Hi there all. Today's video is about this carbon here. This is a remember going back I made some gel out of smoking vapor glycerin, and it didn't sort of turn out, and it had like zinc and about 3 mils of sulfuric acid in it. Well, this stuff here is what it turned out to be. It's propylene glycol and vegetable glycerin with some zinc sulphate and 3 mils of sulfuric acid. It took a while. I had to shut it down. It was smoking like I don't know what. And it's a powdery sort of carbon. Oh, it's sort of somewhat silvery. It's not very conductive. It's in the K ohms round. I thought it would have went like a harder substance, being so wet and liquidy, but not really. So what we have, that was about 4 hours in the furnace at 800 degrees. It's like about 400 degrees before it starts smoking the PGVG. Right, but then it really smokes. So so the cell we're going to look at today, on that bottom side of the collector, which is a graphite pad, it has this carbon plus the Calamine lotion with a bit of zinc sulphate in it to water it down slightly. Then our 1 layer cellulose acetate membrane, and then on the top here I have a bit of D-cell battery content and some feather carbon mixed in zinc sulphate. There's no binder. I'm just testing the cell at the moment. So I'll finish setting up the cell. I'll clean the ends of this thing. This is that other cell. It's all sort of squirting out the top and it's very loose. It still sort of works, only draws 10 milliamps in this sort of loose binding state. I think the collector's only doing the work. Alright, I'll set the new cell up. I'll give it a charge and I'll get back. Okay, I'm back. I forgot to say there was 3 grams of the zinc sulphate and PGVG, and that's what we got left there. And it was 1.3 grams, sorry, and 1.3 grams of manganese dioxide and feather carbon mixed. It was recycled manganese dioxide, and we've probably got like 1 gram left in there. So there's not too much on the cell actually, and they overlap only about there, so it's about 25 mil of the active plate. We're registering 0.2 volts, and for a short circuit, no short circuit. Oh yeah, 1 milliamp, 6. Must have a loose connection. So 5 milliamps in a flat cell. Alright, I got the charger set to about 3 volts. Okay, I'll set the monitor up. Press that, connecting power supply. Alright, the cell's taking in 70 milliamps and dropping. I'll give it around about half hour and I'll get back, because it's got the zinc sulphate in there. The zinc oxide in the Calamine lotion. Okay, I'll be back in a half hour-ish. Okay, it's half hour. This here, I was moving the cell around. I got a loose cable, so I'll disconnect the charge. Don't know how well the cell's going to perform actually. Stop monitoring. And we got a 30 milliamp load and cutoff voltage 0.5 volts. Starting the load test now. So I dropped off to 1.6 pretty quickly. But we're sort of semi-dry cell. It's only got Calamine lotion for now. Poor data logger, got to do something with that fan I think. I'll get back when it's discharged. Okay, back with the first run, 10 minutes and 25 seconds. We got 5 milliwatt hours, so that's not that great. But I do have a loose lead. Every time I was bumping, it would do that until I left the room. So I'll give it another charge and we'll see what we get. It bounced back to 1.2, so the voltage is high. Okay, so I'll charge it up again for a half hour and we'll get back. Okay, I fixed the loose lead. We're sort of stable at 2.2 and it's 39 minutes or nearly 40 minutes, so I'll disconnect the charge. We're holding 2.1 so far and dropping. And we'll do a second discharge of the cell. Alright, that one's looking a bit better with the second charge. The other one dropped 1 point something straight away, so yeah, see how this one goes. But don't forget, it's just Calamine lotion. There's only 5% zinc oxide and the rest is not what we really want in a cell. Alright, I'll get back. Okay, just finished, 20-minute run time. A little bit better than the other one, 12 milliwatt hours. So there you go, not that impressive, but pretty impressive for 5% zinc oxide and some other junk. Alright, no worries. I'll catch you later and thanks for watching.